crazy that it's 10 years. I think that's the first thing that pops up. It's just, that's a kind of a crazy thought that that's been a decade. I look back on that record as being a really good record, in the sense of like, as a songwriter, like I felt like I made good choices. I think that they weren't all super safe choices, and I kind of like that. But I really feel like it was a really furtive time for me. Like I was writing a lot during that time. And I also had two really good ingredients. I had Matt Serletic producing, who was up for anything at that time. Like whatever I was throwing, he was like, let's try it. And then I had Atlantic Records, who really had my back. The new regime at Atlantic, which was like Julie Greenwald and at the time Leo Cohen and Craig Coleman, they took over everything during the first solo record, and they were still kind of like figuring out what the new landscape of Atlantic was, and they were really willing to kind of just trust me as a writer. So I think it felt really, really free to just be able to go, I made my record and I just brought it to them, and they were just like, well, we like this, great, let's figure out what to do with it. And this kind of a weird sophomoric idea that you had where it was like the label versus the artist, and it was, you know, commerce versus creativity, and I was realizing more and more that just wasn't working that way, that we were all on the same team. And I think Cradlesong was where I really, really started to feel a connection with Atlantic Records as well.
You're so perfect that you never really need nobody. Put your hands down, you're among your friends. You just taking. Late at night,